Alright guys, I want to ask you this. What do runners do when they forget something? Answer: they jog their memory. Morning runners, happy Saturday. So today running in a slight drizzle, a little bit drizzling here and there. So I love running in such a weather condition in a cold, but the rain not so heavy lah, but this type of drizzle is alright. It's really awesome for me. So yeah, running in the rain today, hoping to be able to reach 80k for the week, something that I have not really done in a long time because of all the situations surrounding us lah. So yeah, it's okay. Let's go. It's 10 AM and there's no sun. How awesome is that? Let's go. Hi guys, I'm back. So now I'm on the way, on top of this bridge, right? On the way to go and renew my M1 broadband contract. Yeah, my fiber broadband has expired and I need to do a new contract so that I'll be able to receive some freebies. Yeah. Just now I just done my 12 kilometers today, which brings my weekly mileage today to 82 kilometers. No, not today, this week, to 82 kilometers. So running 80 kilometers per week is something that I've done before quite a few times, but not in a long time already because of all the crises that's ongoing. And I'm very proud of myself this week. So in a way, I would say some of the strength training that I did during my mini lockdown in my country, right, seems to have paid off because I'm feeling, my legs are feeling stronger than ever. My whole body is feeling stronger than ever. So compared to the last time I did 80 kilometers to now that I did 80 kilometers, right, I can feel such a big difference. That's why today I'd like to share some tips on how to be able to build up so that you're strong enough to run 80 kilometers per week without really feeling the strain. Okay, wait, give me a moment. I need to enter the mall first. So today is a nice Saturday morning, looking for the shop. Okay, the tips to run 80 kilometers per week. Of course, you have to slowly build up your weekly mileage. For example, last week, if you are running only 10 kilometers for the whole week, don't expect yourself to jump to 80 kilometers the following week because the consequences can be really drastic. If you don't believe me, no, you have to believe me because don't try because you may get injured. So that's the most serious thing that I do not wish upon anybody. Only try to increase your weekly mileage by 10%, at most 10% or plus minus lah. But you also don't have to aim to increase every single week. Sometimes you can stay stagnant, like what I did. Sometimes I go up, sometimes I go down. But to be able to build up, you need to, for example, the week before, you need to at least be able to accomplish 70 kilometers and above. Then you will try to attempt the 80 kilometers. But along the way, right, as you are about building mileage, it's not just all about running. You also need to do a lot of different sort of training, like core training, like strength training here and there. Give me a moment, I just reached my shop. I'll talk to you later. Alright, I just got the queue number, so the queue was very long. Probably I have to wait around 1 hour. Yeah, just now I mentioned, right, before you build up to this particular mileage, it's not just about run. You really need to do a lot of core training, a lot of strength training. What type of core training? Okay, I'll leave the link above. Some of you guys might know I'm a big fan of plank. I do plank every day, normal plank, side plank, a different variety of planks as well. If you don't know what type of strength training to do, right, I would say the first thing you can do is plank training is the best because it's able to train all the body parts at one go, including your arms, your legs, your stomach, and of course your chest, everywhere. It's almost everywhere. I started with this and it greatly helped me in being able to run longer, and not just run longer, also being able to run faster and in eventually being able to cover more and more mileage. So this is what you really need to do. It's not as if you are not able to run 80 kilometers now. It is that you may suffer from a lot of implication from increasing your mileage by so much because The last time I ran a very high mileage, I still remember the pain that I suffered. Really painful. And this will sometimes put me out of running for days and weeks, or for some people even months. I do not wish this upon you. And of course, you will love to run without all the pain being involved, right? And not just doing strength training. Every single day, I mentioned, do foam rolling. You need to do a lot of recovery and make a lot of recovery efforts as much as you run, right? You need to do a lot of recovery. Foam roller is one of the things, right? I really advise you all to go and buy if you still don't have one. This is something that if you really want to run in the long term, right, you really need to get one today. It's not really expensive. It's like a self-massaging machine at home. It's very easy to use. If you don't know how to use it, again, I leave another link above, right? I have done a video on this particular foam rolling exercises as well, that you can help yourself to recover, massage the tendons, get your blood flow, clear the lactic acid, so that you will be able to recover faster and stave off all the pesky pain and injuries that may consume you. Alright guys, just renew my broadband contract and get this particular promotion so that I'll be able to strengthen my Wi-Fi. I'm not ambassador, I just got this promotion, renew my fiber broadband, and I got this particular home Wi-Fi set or something like that from Linksys. So yeah, finally, after waiting for an hour. Another thing that I wish to add that helped me greatly is I no longer run every day, not even 6 days. I sometimes only run 4 days, 4 days or 3 days a week only. Yes, last time I used to run every day. I really suffered. So nowadays I tend to run longer mileage per day. And for this particular week, to be able to reach 80 kilometers, I actually only run 4 days. 4 days this week only, I'm able to reach that particular milestone. Having a few days, totally there's no impact on the feet, right? Greatly helps me to stay strong and keep on going strong. Maybe once in a while, after working very hard, you may want to give yourself a recovery week so that you'll be able to really fully recharge. That particular recovery week, maybe you can take all the exercise very lightly, run very slowly, lower your mileage before you are ready to go again the following week. Because the cleaner that you eat, the better diet that you have, the healthier you are, the longer that you can run. So this is really a lot of things, right? I don't really have to say, it's only a matter of whether you will be able to consistent with your efforts or not. So do not for once think that I managed to jump such a huge mileage in days. I took nearly a year. So I started running sometime last May, right? This month is already June 2020. So I took almost a year to be able to run this particular mileage and not suffer from any pain or not much fatigue, and being able to keep on running and keep on going, and it's very strong. So take patience, be patient, right? Take your time, run slow. So how many times? I don't know how many times I want to tell you, run slow, don't run too fast. Take your time. If you don't know how slow you should go, right? Leave a link, I think, in my description below. You check out a link, right, whereby you'll be able to gauge your slow speed, your fast speed, all types of training speed, right? You just input your previous timing, and you'll be able to get an estimation of the pace that you should be running. Very happy to be able to get to 80 kilometers per week again. So that's the reason why I want to share this joy with you. But along the way, sharing this joy, right, being able to help you and share some tips with you on how to really build up your mileage higher and higher, and being able to go stronger, and eventually, maybe as the race comes back, you'll be able to run a full marathon like what I'm aiming soon. If end of the year there are races, definitely I'll be the first in line to go and take part. So how about you guys? How have you guys been building your mileage? I would love to hear from you all. Also, how you are able to build out your mileage safely and being able to run stronger eventually. Remember, most important is to run safe, run strong, stay safe, and keep on running.